Here's a little video that I put together of me and my boyfriend's trip to San Francisco. On the first day, we visited the Painted Ladies, and then we drove down Lombard Street. We then made a quick stop to the Palace of Fine Arts. This was actually one of my favorites from the trip. It's so beautiful here and serene, and it's actually free. I definitely recommend doing this when you visit. Then we headed to Battery Spencer to see the Golden Gate Bridge. We even spotted a coyote while we were here. The next day we drove to Garapata State Park. We went on amazing hikes and spotted some sea lions and sea otters. This was something that was on my bucket list for a while, and it felt like a scene from a movie. It was so nice to drive down the coast of California while listening to my playlist. I really enjoyed this. We even got to stop and take pictures in the Rocky Creek Bridge. But just know that there is absolutely no signal whatsoever when you're driving down the coast, so I do recommend that you get a GPS that's not only on your phone so you don't get lost. The next day, we had breakfast in San Francisco before we headed to Napa Valley. Once we made it to the Castello de Amorosa, we toured the castle and enjoyed some wine. This castle was so beautiful, it felt like we were in medieval times. We did have some issues with the timing, so we didn't make it to another winery, but I'm glad that we got to see this one. Make sure to get your tickets ahead of time before you travel because they probably will get sold out. A lot of people throw bachelorette parties here and it's very popular. And yes, I totally bought one of those animal heads for my wine bottles back home. The next day we just explored San Francisco. We then went to Burnell Heights Park where we found some swings on a hill. We walked around the neighborhood and took some pictures, and then at night we went to a Warriors game. A little tip, if you plan to walk around San Francisco, definitely wear very comfortable shoes because there's hills on top of hills on top of hills. I love the way that the houses look over here, and I took a million pictures of all of them. The next day we took a ferry to the infamous Alcatraz Island and prison. This was a very interesting experience. We actually got to go inside the prison and see how they all lived. We then had a picnic and got some sun at Dolores Park. And then on our last day before heading back to Miami, we drove to Muir Woods for a relaxing hike. And that's the end on our San Francisco trip. If you guys have any questions, don't forget to leave them in the comments. Thank you so much for watching.